Anyway, so here we go. Game 1. This is Derkavich.
I'm so excited.
Yeah, game 1 of Derkavich versus Avanhokie. And
I've never seen Avanhokie play. He's not in our team. I haven't actually talked to him much.
Yeah,
but,
I don't know much about it.
Actually,
I have practiced. I want to say I practiced PvZ with Derkavich in this week leading up to the game. So
nice.
I off raced P to help him a little bit. Well, actually, I think I ran him and I got Protoss like 3 times in a row. And I was like, we'll just play from here. Yeah. But Derkavich, he's a really nice guy. So I hope that I don't know if he's responded to my pings or anything. I haven't got a response from him, but whatever. He can check the VODs on our fantastic YouTube channel. So shout out to Connor. We're ready to go.
Let's do it.
Game 1, Derkavich and Avanhokie.
By the way, Reindeer was in here.
Yeah.
And he typed Randeer, like ran in all caps.
Oh no.
So it's actually Randeer.
Randeer? I can't. It can't not be Reindeer, man. I mean,
like Rudolph,
Just like Pisan, it'll never be Python,
It will never be Python.
Idra, it'll always be Idra. I'm sorry.
We're firmly in the artosis.
You should be like, this is how nicknames are born. They just sort of, they're spontaneous. They happen. So
that's right.
You are now Reindeer. Anyway, so Avanhokie up in the top left, we got the brown toss, and Dirk with the orange Zerg in the bottom right.
Pisan is not happy about being Pisan. I'm sorry, Pisan.
Oh, but you know what? We didn't know, right? He was only a stream viewer.
Yeah, you hopped in both of our streams, I think, at some point.
He had seen both of our streams, which, by the way, just goes to show that Pisan's got the passion, because he's clicking on streams that have 0-1 viewers on them, just because it's people playing Brood War.
I think if I had one viewer, it was probably you.
Yeah, it's really always me. So
yeah,
that just goes to show that he's got the passion. Also for he's got that leadership, the talent, and the work ethic too. So because I have your attention, I'm 100% serious. You need to set up some kind of PayPal for the league. Your hours behind the scene are worthy of some kind of compensation, and that's because we're all now 20, 30 something, and I understand that there's hours in the day, right? So I've made
usually taken up by life stuff.
I've made $5 in bits from streamcasts, so I don't want to do that $5. I have to declare it on my fucking tax forms. Can you imagine sitting down with H&R Block next year being like, yeah, so I got this 1098 for this thing called Twitch. I made $5.
Dude, I used to play music. I had venues that would make me fill out a 1099 or whatever. One fucking gig that I played once that year.
You had the 1099 just to do a gig?
There were only a handful, but
oh, jeez.
Do it. And it's I made $100 one night, and here you go.
So you had to pay self-employment tax on those earnings.
Yep.
Oh, dude, that's a bummer.
It sucked.
That does suck. That's I think it's 13%. Yeah.
Yeah, it was not good.
And you should set up something for prizes. I would definitely contribute. Dude, I'd throw $100 prize pool in a second. Yeah, no problem.
Well, okay.
100% serious.
Not gonna throw $100, but I'll throw some money.
Okay. Yeah. But we should
back
start
on this game. That drone on 2 health, just barely getting out. The drone.
That boy was he getting cannon shot? Oh, I had the probe going down on the reverse side. So Derkavich taking the upper hand here for in the scout versus scout meta, right? His boy lived while Avanhokie's probe died. So this is exciting. Is he nervous about the lings that are coming at him? It looks like it. He's got some probes
all these
position.
Probes. Yeah, they're ready to wall.
And he knows about that. He knows that there's a Zergling gap there below the forge and a gap at the front. Are they held position correctly? Correctly enough.
Correctly enough is right. Yeah, killing off 2 lings for free, basically there.
Yeah.
I mean, not free. You do miss the mining time with those 3 probes. So,
right.
A little bit of a give and take
but
there.
But that's actually, I'm impressed for a Protoss that we don't know much about. He had the right kind of response to the possible Zergling intrusion when he goes Forge Nexus and then Gateway. So good stuff pulling those probes. I would say it was textbook, but it was well executed too. So
We also got these extra 4 lings here that are not going to be able to really do much here at the natural of Derkavich.
Right, right. Yeah. Here comes Dirk. I'm looking for a third, which is pretty standard ZVP here.
Yeah, here it comes. It looks like it's going in the 3 o'clock there.
Yeah, he's sent the drone, but you know that like those 4 lings. Maybe he was thinking he could make something happen with those lings. Had he not made those lings, we'd have the minerals for the hatch much sooner here.
It's always a give and take. That's the beauty of Brood War. Dude, every decision you make has ramifications all the way down the game. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Oh, Probe Scout again.
Probe Scout again. Seeing the layer going down, not seeing a Hydra down. He knows he's safe from at least the Hydra bust, which I feel like, again, I don't play Protoss, but I feel like is the main thing you're looking for in this scout here.
Right. Yeah, for sure.
Oh, he gets it out just barely.
No, he
doesn't. Oh, Derkavich gets the kill.
Nice, dude.
1 kill on that Zergling, the hero Zergling.
Zergling's like a Zerg corporal or whatever.
That's right. He's a corporal.
He's a Zerg sergeant. So, yeah, Zealots now plugging those holes here. That's right. So, not much gonna happen. We're gonna kind of head into like this sort of quiet couple minutes here before whatever Toss's next moves. Before they come to fruition, we have the Stargate about to finish and the Spire just starting for Zerg. So I'm gonna just throw a dart and say that Corsairs are gonna get here. The first Corsair could get here just before the first Scourge is out, if he's on top of it. In fact, we've got that Corsair making. So yeah, that's gonna definitely get there in time.
Losing 1 Overlord to a Corsair is not a huge deal in my opinion. Like I almost take it for granted that I'm gonna lose 1. I'll make it back. That's fine. It's 100 minerals. Like I'll get the Scourge out enough to keep this Corsairs from balling up too much on me, but
right.
It can be tough to get the Scourge out in time to even save that first Overlord. You can do Hydra first, which are, the Hydra Den builds a little quicker, and the Hydras are pretty quick too, but
yeah, for sure. There's something to be said about the psychological edge, right? Like just the fact, is this Corsair going to find that Ovi? That Ovi.
Oh my god, that's a lucky
with his
Overlord.
Life here. Yeah.
Like he knows it too. He's running away.
And like
scooting out.
Had that gone the other way, we would tip the psychological edge to the Protoss Avanhokie a little bit here, but it didn't happen. So this first Corsair is getting in, and the Spire's just finished. So we need Scourge to be making a pair, maybe 2 pairs to start.
Yeah, I would usually do 1 or 2. It looks like the Corsair is just trying to get some scout off before he even starts attacking the Overlords. He did see the 3rd too, which is always kind of scary as Zerg. Knowing that the Protoss knows where your 3rd is can really freak you out.
Yeah, for sure. Especially just to go over it and see nothing but like 1 drone and no Sim City or anything, it's really gonna make him sort of foaming at the bits here. Whenever that +1 is finished. Oh, I think this is late, dude. His +1 is just starting.
Oh yeah.
So
after Zealot legs even.
He can't wait for that, right? If he wants to punish the Zerg 3rd timing, because if he waits for that, like Protoss upgrades take so long. This is another thing that I got humbled by off racing a little bit. I used to think, fuck, I got to keep up with upgrades, but actually TOS upgrades do take a while. So we'll see if there's going to be some adjustments, like sort of loosely, we have 2 B-teamers doing meta builds, right? And yet, because of some of the B-team imperfections, we're going to see different results due to, not everything always being in that singularity of this is the meta and this is what's going to happen. This is the timing. We may still see the timing, but just not at the time. You know what I mean?
Yeah. On that same note, what do you think these cannons are doing in the main and natural of Protoss?
So I think
they picked off a couple Scourge, but I'm not sure.
Usually you make one that's just to prevent Scourge from camping your Stargate. If you lose the air advantage, a cannon right there helps to at least let you get a Corsair out that doesn't immediately get popped by Scourge, kind of like ZVZ with the larva.
Yeah,
And the 2 there, you could make 2. He's got the minerals, but usually I'll see like 1 and maybe a little bit better base structure, that a little bit more cohesive, so that cannon protects more of these key tech structures. But yeah, I think that's the purpose behind the cannons.
Okay, that makes sense.
Dude,
we do have a parade.
Yeah.
Big old parade. Big old parade.
Big old parade. It's New Year's Day on Circuit Breaker because we have a parade up in that Zergas, bro. Oh my god. The sucks just go down.
Yeah,
and these hydras have to get involved, but maybe not even.
I think they can take them, especially like this where there's some hydras in the back shooting. Yeah, this is actually a really good engagement for Zerg.
Is he just gonna focus the hatch to try to take it out? No, he can't.
Yeah, I don't think he's got enough time. Yeah.
Okay.
Wow. What a mitigation from Derkavich there, having those hydras ready to go. That is exactly the opposite of what we saw in the Zookeeper versus Crane game.
Yeah. Good stuff. I mean, a little bit of a strange committal in some sense, because there were SimCity finishing, and I have to say at this minute mark, I would expect a good amount of hydras. So, you know, just tilts the favor a little bit to Zerg now, because yes, he lost a bunch of zealots, but those are not, there's not any gas intensive units. His Corsair fleet is still continuing to amass here. He's now got 3 down there and a 4th one coming out. So
that's right.
The big pieces are there. He's got the Templar tech, he's got Storm researching and more gates going down, so...
Yeah, the first Templar just pops, I think, and yeah.
And that +1's finished. Now he's on top of it. +2 is on the route. So perhaps with the +1 timing that was delivered at the right time, that Zealot parade would have been a more successful parade. But still, we've got the big pieces in play.
Yeah, I'd like to see Zerg. The thing about taking that 3 o'clock as your 3rd is that you don't really set yourself up for a 4th that well. You know, that 4th is going to be kind of a risky take there now, and it looks like that one Ling is kind of scouting it out, kind of maybe trying to see what's going on over there.
Yeah.
But as a Zerg, I would start to be kind of feeling antsy about taking a 4th at this point. At least putting down a few macro hatches. We got 1 at the natural, and that's about it.
Okay. Yep. Some Hydra movement here.
That's right. Yeah, maybe just trying to bust in.
Is this... I mean, sometimes the contain can be really effective, actually, because Protoss does not have enough oomph to just get out. But there's a DT mix in, and there's no OBs here, so...
No.
God, what 1 unit... Oh, and a
great
ridiculously good storm. Another one kind of on his own zealots.
Tricky one, yeah.
This could be problematic for Protoss here because he was a little bit split up. His zealots are over to the right, but the DT is just not.
That one DT is gonna just kind of curtail this whole push.
For sure, yeah.
One unit.
One swipey boy with 7 kills. Damn. He just kind of walks like a fuck. You know, zoom in close.
He's got that he's got that kind of swagger
gait
going on. Yeah.
Oh, I hate DTs so much. Anyway, so yeah, I think that Dirk right now is okay, but he does need to sort of pick up the pace. This is where we want to see 4SH, 5SH, 6SH, 7SH, you know, over and over and over until you get about 3.5 control groups of Hydras, maybe, or 4, and then you start thinking about the next steps of your tech. Now, is he having any Overlord issues? Because there's Corsairs just sitting in his main.
Yeah, they've been sitting there for a bit. I haven't seen them actually try to find an Overlord or anything. We got plenty of Scourge over the natural.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just looking at the supply. 57 to 131 does not feel good as a Zerg player.
No.
It's never. Protoss is supposed to be ahead. They're not supposed to double you up. And I'm saying that as somebody that was doubled up.
You got doubled up in last game. Yeah, basically. Yeah. I pointed out.
No disrespect whatsoever.
Dude, this is a bummer. Yeah. Click on Dirk's main lair, his bottom right lair. He's getting the Overlord sight instead of Overlord speed.
No.
Yeah. So
it's gotta be a misclick.
It's gotta be a misclick about the upgrades, you know. And that's one thing that sucks. I don't know what hotkeys to put my Overlord upgrades on because I always had conflicts and clashes, so I tend to click on them, you know. Maybe he had a hotkey clash.
QWE or something, if I remember right. I remapped them.
Dude, there's 1 lonely Templar out there.
Oh, man. With full energy.
He's got
full energy, yeah. And those Hydras are perfectly clumped for his storm.
Oh, but dude, he has speed as well. He does have OB speed. So I just saw an OB move fast. So
okay.
He's got speed and sight, which actually now that's kind of pro because he saw a DT.
Yeah.
But I don't.
These Hydras are not gonna be. Oh, I love the Lurker morph on the ramp. Oh,
I love the Lurker but it doesn't block though.
It at least funnels, but yeah, it's not gonna quite do enough. It looks like.
Yeah.
Oh, but still morphing them to keep them alive.
I hope he cancels though, because then he doesn't. He needs to cancel if they're really gonna die.
Yeah, a couple of them are looking like they're maybe going down. Oh, just barely before they morph though. Oh man.
Oh,
yeah.
I GG.
That's fair.
Oh, he just GG.
I GG, I guess. I mean,
it's pretty bad for him right now.
Bad.
He's getting tripled up on supply.
Yeah.
But he's got so much banked, and I see larva. So I mean, this happens to me. I know that we're being critical of Dirk here, but sometimes you get so in tune with like a micro moment that you forget to macro, and then you don't realize that you're paying attention to so many micro moments and not in general macroing as much as you should. So splitting that attention can be really tough. However, well played by Avanhokie. You know, he was on top of his shit, and he definitely's got that third base coming up. So his big picture was looking really good. So I can understand a GG after losing those Hydras there. So that's going to be a game 1.
Yeah, I think Dirk actually saw that third base too, and yeah, losing those Hydras that were going into Lurkers without canceling them too it just hurts. I totally get that. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. So that's game 1 to Avanhokie here. I'm going to. You know what? I want game 2. You know, I wish that there was a way to look at replay folders that doesn't reveal stuff. You know what I mean? Like it. And maybe
what kind of stuff?
I mean, like the number of replays in the series. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could come up with some stream overlay that like protects it better, as far as spoiler sensitivity.
You can always just like make files like. You know what I'm saying? Like make sure that everyone has 3 games, and regardless of how many games actually were played, you could just have a file name for the game 3.
Do that. Yeah, I should do
that.
I should do that.
So hopefully no spoilers were put out there.
Well, it's difficult because I have to open the replay folder, but yeah, fake file or copy paste and rename one. I should do that. Yeah. I should do that. You know what? Look, another thing about the Coach Pupil League is I'm learning to be a better streamer and caster. And
learning all around.
We're learning all these new facets here, so that's a good point. Dude, is that fucking Scuzzy?
That's Scuzzy.
What up, Scuzzy?
Need a special overlay just for that. Yeah.
Dude, I definitely
should commission another one.
Yeah, I think that.
Didn't believe it. Kazoo is number. Oh, Vortex. Fucking Scuzzy.
Oh, jeez.
Man,
one of these days. Here's the thing: if I take a game off Scuzzy by the end of CPL, that's it. That's it. I'm good. I did it. I improved. I got better.
Yeah.
I can just. I'll play a different game then.
Totally agree. I'll just play. That's the pinnacle of Brood War. I've been playing
Zelda.
Scuzzy.
I've been playing Zelda on Switch, and it's actually so much fun to play a one-player game again because it's like, I can suck and it's okay, and like, like I have fun no matter what. Like it's great. So I'm looking forward to that. Scuzzy, as soon as I beat you. You'll get me now time in. Yeah, I'll get you, bro. I'll get you. So anyway, we're heading into game 2. Derkavich versus Avanhokie. This is, again, B-Team Cast. You're watching Chessz and Zookeeprr live. Brood War action. Brood War is alive. You know, the pulse is not, you know, heart's still beating. So, you know,
that's right.
Maybe the blood pressure is not as high as it was. But we still have a pulse, so thanks to you guys for tuning in. You guys are obviously as dedicated as we are if you're watching the stream, so shout outs to all the viewers, shout outs to the CPL organizers, and we're heading into game 2, man.
I'm excited.
Let's do it.
Tower Cross CVP. I'm going to be salty. I can feel it already. I hate playing on Tower Cross. So it's really my least favorite.
To be totally objective, you know, we talked about the expansion patterns.
Yep.
And where should you take your third? You know, like I do think for any Zergs out there, I think it's a little bit advised to take the other main instead of the natural, because on Tau Cross nothing is separated by ramps, so you want the opponent to have to commit their army as deep as possible to threaten your base. And you know, here let's want to reveal the entire map. They are again in that clockwise position, which makes a little bit of a short walk for Toss to kind of sweep down here, and if Derkavich does take that sort of open third there, that's all right. But sometimes I kind of like to take the 5 o'clock third when I am in these positions, because then at least
never do that.
Then at least I can just post up my units out front and sort of defend the bridges, and
absolutely.
That's just, he has to commit so far to my side of the map to take out a third there that I can then use the other bridges to do like Ling counterattacks and stuff. So
yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, in his position, I like taking the third over here at the 5, but there could be some other stuff. Going on. So, Chessz, Control Alt T for you. Does that hack my computer?
I'll try it first.
Yeah.
Does nothing for me.
What is it to? Control Alt T.
Got nothing.
Oh, it hides the turn rate indicator in the top left.
Oh,
that's cool. So now we can see
thank you.
The production. Oh my god, we're just
dude,
the stream is so sick these days, bro. Dog, I really be slipping it out with the stream shit. Like, I'm really on some other shit with my stream. Thanks, Scuzzy. So
Scuzzy's straight up memeing on his own name.
Oh my god. So yeah, that's actually pretty cool. Because I've been wondering, I'm like, God, I want to look at the production better, but there's that fucking text
I've been
there.
thinking the same thing.
Yeah. And of course, fucking Scuzzy knows the keyboard shortcut for that.
Well,
like, you disgusting. So anyway, back to this game. Dirk, he sent his Overlord, I think the correct orientation here, to see the closest Nat there, but there's nobody there. His drone scout is getting shot by probes in a cannon.
Oh, and a cannon, but we got double cannon too. I'm not sure what the double cannon's all about.
2 cannon. Did he see something a little bit weird? Oh, and a pylon block at the natural for Dirk. So that's a real bummer here.
It's always a bummer.
It looks like a normal overpool. So the 2 cannons.
It was an overpool, yeah.
And then a gateway.
Yeah.
You know, this wall structure is just asking for a Hydra bus, to be honest. Like, I
would agree.
I don't really love this wall setup here. I usually see the pylon a little bit further back and then forge gate and stuff, but I'm drawing with my mouse, by the way. So, yeah.
Thanks for the heads up.
It looked like he canceled the pylon though. He didn't actually complete with the finish there, and now so Dirk can take the Nat. Lings are streaming out. More Lings, or 6 total.
Full Lings out, yeah.
Yeah. Here we go. Peace on with the pro tips.
Are.
Double cannon is good if you deny the expand, because then they could just pump minerals into Lings. Okay, so
makes sense.
It does make sense. I think he was still building it before the expansion deny, or maybe when he got his probe there, he realized I'm gonna be able to deny, and thus makes the 2 cannons. So.
But those probes, the wall is not quite in range of the cannons here. The Lings can actually hit on those probes.
Could Lings start hitting the gateway a little bit in that top right corner?
Maybe, yeah.
I don't know. This is at least threatening in a tension, sense, APM sense for Avanhokie. He's got to be a little stressed about his wall structure here, and he needs that first zealot to pop. Is Dirk heading for a fast third? I don't see third coming from Dirk. He's going lair next. Maybe this drone is with the mineral. That's the one heading out for a third, perhaps?
I would hope so, yeah, because even on a rush, you kind of want that third. And here we're going to find out what exactly we can hit on that gateway. But with the zealot out, it's going to be tougher, yeah.
Oh man, if Dirk had sort of used some of his Lings to take out the zealot first and then identified that sweet spot, that would have been real cool.
That's down to 28 health.
Bummer, man. How do Protoss have shields, man? That's bullshit. Like, they get shields and health, and now he's gonna get his shields back.
But we have both just health. That all regenerate. You can bring us down to 1 HP, and we'll be back up to 100 total HP.
That doesn't really help my bias here, dude. Why are you giving me conflicting
I'm playing devil's advocate here.
Devil's advocate?
I might be switching to Protoss.
Don't you know this is America? I don't want to digest any information that doesn't agree with my deeply seated opinions and bias. I'm not. Fuck you, dude. That's fake news. Zerg, Oh, jeez, let's not get political. So anyway,
I'm just saw my new album, man. That's all I'm doing.
Yeah. Zerg was a choice. Anyway, so Spire's going down next.
Yep, it sure is. Oh, man.
I need some chips.
That was good.
Bro, Dirk has so much gas.
Yeah, he needs the Spire, like, now. Make a bunch of Scourge. Or something.
Yeah. Something.
We do have
I mean, he could do a sick 3-hatch Muta if he wanted, but that third's a little bit late.
Yeah, we got 2 cannons in the main. We got that 3 cannons up front, and still no expansion from Protoss either.
What I would like for Dirk is just to like pull some guys off gas for just a little bit. Put them back on middles and put them back.
But you know how that goes. Like, you pull them off gas, and you look back like 10 minutes later, and you're like, oh, that's why I don't have any gas. Like,
and every time I pull them off, I tell myself, this is the time that I'm going to remember.
Yeah, it never happens.
Dude, Avanhokie's still 1 base in it.
Like, yeah, that's what's so weird. Is he's really walling up his front, but like there's no base behind it. It's very strange.
Is Dirk even aware? Dirk has not really moved his Overlord in a subsequent position after scouting the net, so Dirk is in the dark a little bit about the 1 base toss style, Stargate and Citadel down. So, I have concerns about both players' economies right now in different ways. And yet,
what you're saying is we're watching a B team game.
Yeah. We're basically watching the B team here for sure.
Again, saying that as a fellow B teamer that
I'm on the B team.
Embarrassing.
Oh my god! Just wait until you see my games next week, dude. By the way, for anybody listening, you must tune in to my series next week. Game 2 is an absolute must-watch, and at least for all the games that I've seen thus far, I would call it probably the most entertaining game in the CPL thus far. And I'm just putting it out there as a player, but it was super. You just have to tune in next week, God.
That might be our in-person cast too, if you can get down to Chicago next week.
Yeah, next weekend.
I'm just saying, yeah.
Oh my god. Oh, that'll be sick, dude.
I'm just saying, yeah.
Okay, I have to confirm that my parents don't need me to cat sit or something. Which would be
fair enough.
I would go down to Chicago in a day. How many hours is it from Grand Rapids? Like 3.5, 4?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I would do it in a day. I would go down early in the morning, cast, go to dinner, come back late at night. That's fine. Yeah, we might even have. We could have an in-person cast next week. That'll be sick. Dude, that means I got to bring my laptop and my streaming gear and stuff.
Well, I'll have my computer and everything.
But mine's got my OBS, my overlays, and everything.
Ah, the overlays.
My scene setup. Yeah. I'll bring my. Dude, it's a laptop. Like, it's meant to be.
Also
portable.
true.
Yeah. So. What's going on in the game? Corsairs.
Some Corsairs, yeah.
Not plus
That's what I was gonna say too.
Yeah.
They're circling this fucking Overlord at the 3rd, and they still have not gone on it. Yeah. Like, it's killing me as a Zerg player. Like,
get him.
Go get it.
Go get it right there. It's right there. It's hiding in the dark, man. Oh, there it is. Oh, there we go. There they go. There's the zippity zap.
And there's the supply block, yeah.
Oh, bummer for Dirk right now, man.
Sorry, Dirk. I didn't mean to root against you there. I know you're on our team. You're on our race.
This is cool, dude. Using the Queen's Nest as part of the wall. Actually, Queen's Nest have pretty high HP for a building.
Yeah. I've never done that.
More HP than Evos by 100. And, yeah, that's pretty cool. Same HP as a Hydra Den, I guess. So if you could use a Hydra Den for a wall, why not use the Queen's Nest? It's 850. It's pretty sick.
I'd like to see a little bit better wall at the 3rd here, but I mean, at the same time, Avanhokie is not really pressuring anything. He's got, what, 5 Zealots?
we'll see what's up because his +1's about to finish now. So we shall see. This is usually that timing where Toss, you know, starts to fancy a push here.
Oh, those Scourge popping out and them running away. Oh, no. Turn around. Turn around.
Oh, jeez. Oh, God, the rally. Oh, is this Dirk?
Turn him.
You can clone him right now. He's got him. He's got his. Oh, there's so many Scourge.
One,
get
two.
Him. Pop.
Oh, yeah.
Get him.
Oh, yeah.
Go. Our boy Dirk.
Boom.
Popping them Scourge. Mike went left. Oh, they're doing a left. They're doing a jig. They're doing a zig and a zag.
Look, he's got him on the move command. You can tell they're on the move command.
You can tell he's on the move. He knows Scourge AI. He knows what he's doing. Oh, there's a pop right there. Oh, man. Oh, is he going to cut that one off? Oh,
no.
Crisscross. When Scourge...
but we got a Zealot parade going in the
the parade. It's New Year's Day, dude. When Scourge and Corsair, like, decide to go different ways, I imagine sort of like a Indy 500 race car sound, like... You know, they like go different directions. Oh, jeez. The Zealots coming in.
Hydras popping just in time, I think.
Those Hydras could really assist here. There's two behind that sun. And not a bad structure here. More creep making and additional Hydras coming in for support.
Oh,
the Hydras a lot of Zealots, but he's gonna hold.
They're parading right on through.
Good shit, Dirk. Nice.
Yeah, this is great.
Yeah, well played from our Zerg teammate here.
Yeah, keeping the Corsair count down is huge. Oh, it's that one Zealot just run away. Oh, man.
It just gets away.
I don't like that Zealot. That is not my favorite Zealot.
Bastard.
Yeah, exactly.
So what are the next steps here for Zerg? I'm thinking he needs to add some macro hatches and consider a fourth base in Hive. I was just going to say Hive,
and then it popped up. Yeah.
Oh, God. The basers in the chat.
Is part of that, too.
Dude, all the regulars are coming out. We got Shoop and Scuzzy.
Calling me asshole? Did we call him asshole?
No, his buddy said, sup, Debass. It was Shoop.
Oh,
Dweeb asser.
Dweeb asser. Oh, that's rough, man.
Oh, that's funny. Sorry, bro. So, Avanhokie doing pretty good. And we can see here, this is like a little bit more indicative of a normal ZVP supply count where P is just a little bit
yeah. Both of them, I feel like, are relatively low on supply for this time in the game. I don't know. I might be showing.
Yeah, they're both a little bit slow. Or I mean,
we're talking B team. We can use the word slow. I think.
Can we say slow? They're both just a little bit behind where you would see some other measures, but it's not for a lack of like understanding what they need to do. We have gates being added on. Dirk has got some good SimCity, as we saw, and it looks like a drone is now heading up to the north to make a fourth base. So, he makes a hatch there, like a macro cell.
There's still that pesky little Zealot up in the top, too.
And he's taking his fourth at that 5 o'clock. So
I like that. Yeah.
Yep. We are going to get a good macro game coming out next, actually. I can't imagine a quick resolution here to either of these players' fates. Corsair still,
especially given the unit comp right now, like there's not enough Hydras to really kill. There's not enough Zealots and Templar to really kill either way.
Yeah.
Little Scourge Corsair micro in the middle there.
Yeah, I saw it. Eventually, like Corsair's like this thing where like when I was first learning Brood War, I was like, oh, I have so many mutas and they're good at air to air. I'll just send all the mutas in, and then they just like get shredded and melted all stacked up. Like, what the hell?
Especially if you neglect the upgrades too.
Yeah, air armor and stuff.
That's huge. Yeah, air armor against Corsair is like these guys are already
got the +1. Yep.
Yeah, and Derkavich is doing well. He's got the +1 armor too. So basically, they've neutralized each other's efforts in upgrades.
In fact, dude, Dirk's going for air 2. Carapace.
Oh yeah,
Flyer
I like
Carapace
that.
too.
I like that a lot.
So, just staying one step ahead.
I don't think +1 on Scourge would make you kill a Corsair in fewer than 2 Scourge, right?
Yeah.
Like you're still gonna have to spend 2 Scourge per Corsair,
but they don't.
With the armor,
die.
You get closer. Yeah, exactly.
So that's pretty good. You know,
I like that.
And that's a cool thing to kind of point out. Like when you have if let's say you're in a B team, you're watching this, when you have excess minerals and resources, like just spend them somehow, spend them some way. Why not just start an upgrade? Yeah, continue to spend, because I think often I look back at like the units tab or like the end game summary when I lose, and like maybe I outminded a guy, but my macro wasn't good. He spent more resources, which means he fielded more things, and that's what ends up deciding games. So I think if you've got excess
100%.
Minerals, getting upgrades are good. He's got 3 evos as well, so.
Scuzzy's wondering if these guys even have a second monitor for their build orders. Like, I don't think they do.
Dude, that's a Bill roast. That fucking guy, Bill. That's a straight up.
Yeah, I always keep my phone out with my build orders on it. I actually write them on tablet and paper, you know?
No, I've got, I have to pull out my Sanskrit translator because my build orders are back from like 1.16.
I draw them.
Yeah, nope, I will not play anybody who reads Sanskrit during the... I'm really stressed out, so I can't use any of my observer hotkeying here.
Yeah, I don't hotkey stuff. I got finals to take, man. I can't hotkey stuff.
Dude, I gotta go play a 4-hour metal set in the cafeteria. So, anyway, so the 4th base going down. Dude, the DT's at the 4th swiping these guys.
Oh no. Oh, I'm betting he didn't get any notifications about
No
that.
notifications at all. Yeah, so that's a bummer. I wish that I could see the camera positions. You know when you obs a real game and you see the players' cameras going?
That would be fun.
The moment when Dirk's camera pans back here and sees nothing, like, what the fuck? Like,
you can just see his face.
You just see, you know, because it happens to me all the time. I just like, I just hate that feeling. Again, I'm waiting for some Protoss mental gymnastics about the Brood War engine or something, or why that makes sense. Because the truth is, it just does not make any sense. Your things are being attacked. It should give the alert sound. It just doesn't. So, oh god, we had a do. Where's Sam? Oh, we lost Sam. Yo, okay, skirt. Pause on the replay. Sam died. Shit. Yo, hold up. Yo. Bummer, dude. Looks like everyone has left. Did he accidentally close it? Fucking drunkard. Okay, technical difficulties. Super professional stream here. We gotta get Sam back. Oh, here's my Gmail. Oh god. Everybody close their eyes. Fucking okay. Whoops. This is really great. Here's Sam here. Oh god. I got doxxed. Oh no. Wow, pick up the phone, Sam. Sam? Hey!
Here!
Hey, you're back!
I'm back!
Hey, what's up?
I don't know. I'm actually here, right?
Okay, well, it's on my Twitch. This is just the fucking worst. Hold on.
Yeah, I see.
Dude, I pulled up my Chrome tab and you were my Gmail. My Gmail was on the this is Connor. We need some editing here. You know, cut this out, dude.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to die.
Yeah.
Wait, why am I apologizing? This is Google's fault.
Yeah. So now it doesn't want to pick the specific Chrome window that's you. B Team Casters here.
Well. Oh no.
Oh man. Okay, so this sucks, dude. It doesn't want to pick the. There we go. There you go. There you go. We're back.
Am I alive? I'm alive.
You're alive. Hello, Sam.
Here I am. His
wife is real mad. I've been emailing about. That's funny.
My wife? Whose wife?
I assume he's ripping on me. Spam incoming.
No.
We did it. All right, we're
we
back.
We did it.
Sam is alive.
I'm back. I'm
Dude,
alive.
when we lost you, I was distraught.
I was confused.
Yeah. What happened? Did it just cut out?
I don't know. Yeah, you know as much as I did.
Yeah.
I was just talking, you weren't responding, and I kept talking.
Yeah.
And then I was like, wait, something's up.
It's funny. So in my Gmail, by the way, I've got some ads. Oh, CVS Photo. Mother's Day is almost here. Get 40% off a photo order.
Yeah, thank you.
Sunday. Sunday. Hey, everybody. Sunday is Mother's Day. Don't,
all your mothers.
That's not a joke. That's not a joke. By the way, if you haven't, you got it. Sunday is Mother's Day. For real, for real. You got to go do that. So, anyway, are we good to go? I'm going to hit play again.
I'm good to go, man. I thought I was good to go before.
Well, I'm just double checking, bro, because you just dropped out. You died, okay? And now you're back.
Well, you know what?
Right, we're going.
Yeah.
Okay.
He is risen.
So, ZVP mid game here.
That's right. I love catching these zealots here on the bridge. Oh, but that one gets away with 7 health. God damn it.
God, dude, this
zealots.
You know, if like I feel like Dirk has the supply and some lurker hydra down there that he could really do some damage if he pulls the toss between 2 areas and storms are kind of whiffed, you know what I mean? But
oh yeah,
it's really dude, that DT is still at the fort. I don't even know if Dirk has done it because he hasn't made the larva from the fort, but here it goes, dude.
Oh,
lurker's moving up. There is an obs in position. Oh, a great storm on those lurkers. Another great storm.
Oh
my god.
It hurts.
That hurts so bad. But
the lurkers do live.
Dude, I think he stormed his own observer to death. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah. I don't see the obs that was here a minute ago. And
dude, these lurkers are holding it down.
Lurkers hold it down. There's a little spacer separate here. Hydra's moving in at the 12 o'clock as well, trying to make something happen. But Toss is there to reinforce. He stormed his own ops, I think, when it was that one that was like on the Hydra.
That must have been what was happening, yeah.
And now he has a little bit of a detection problem. He's got a lot of freaking gates.
He's got 3 obs with his army up towards the north, so he's got.
So here comes the obs coming down.
Yeah, but I don't know. Now that those lurkers are set up, it's gonna be tough.
Oh, another good 3 lurkers just pop. And then the other one pops here. So this is so stressful
pick off
for
the obs? He's sniping down the obs.
Nice.
Great
nice maneuver there.
Oh, but the storms.
Well played. Remember, dude, he got the vision upgrade and the sight upgrade. Wait, no, that was last game.
Right.
That was
last
game.
game. That was last game.
Yeah,
that was totally last game.
Yeah,
you're right.
Fucking last game.
Oh, we got some ultras coming out from Dirk though. Oh man, this is okay. So for me, this is where it turns the tables in ZVP. If you can get to the ultra crackling game, like easy mode in ZVP. Like if you have enough bases, if you have enough mining, if you have enough production, and you can just run ultras, it's just a move. It's so great.
Yeah, for sure. There are 2 lurkers that are kind of being annoying on this bridge over here.
Yeah,
and
for sure.
And it's cool because he's paired it with some Scourge as well. He just needs
no detection.
An Overlord here, and then he could really cause trouble for Avanhokie who's trying to clean that up. But this is where Protoss starts to bang his head against the wall a little bit. Like he's got
a little bit.
He's got tech. He's got an army, but to even accomplish what he needs to do next, like break a Zerg base, becomes so difficult with all the infrastructure in place and the standing army that's getting upgraded all the time. You know, I pointed out that he's got 3 Evos going. He's even got the air upgrades and shit, so we're going to see some fighting here.
Oh, yeah.
It's
all going to come down to these storms. All going to come down to these storms.
You know, another storm that's a little bit off. He
storm on the obs again.
Stormed his obs again. But here comes Dirk with the flanking Zerg army. Ultra Ling coming in.
That's right.
A lot of Ultra Ling, and those Ultras are 4-2 right now. And they're just going to be able to tank so much here.
Oh, yeah.
And make so much space.
Some a bunch of Lings coming up to reinforce this stuff, too.
Pesky Lurker here that's like just kind of going unnoticed, but swiping at some spikes at every unit that goes to try to defend up here. So these ultras are doing some work right now. We heard a lot of zealots dying, and Ling reinforcements. You're right. It totally switched with Ultra Ling dynamic here.
Exactly.
totally has switched, and now it's the Zerg who's feeling entrepreneurial, looking for a bust. What is Avanhokie to do? Like, he's spent his minerals.
Pulling the boys. Yeah. He's given up on this base at this point. And now, and then meanwhile, Dirk's taking another fourth. But Avanhokie did take out that original fourth. There
yeah, I see those zealots down there. So Dirk says, okay, I'll take top right, which I think is the most logical one anyway.
Agreed.
So, yeah, now Avanhokie just kind of needs something to happen with his low econ units here. He technically is up on supply, but what that supply consists of is sort of less practical for him right now, because these zealots are going to hit a SimCity wall, and they're being they were chased by an ultra and win here, so they're +3 attack though, so they are really actually
tearing through those songs. This is actually scary for Derkavich
This is pretty scary how quickly this sort of turned the tables.
Wow, yeah, those zealots, none of them are dying. They're just going on.
Gotta bring his units back home, and his boys are sort of like inadvertently like blowing the cover of his other base up here.
That's right.
At the +3, he could take out this hatch pretty straightforward.
It's gonna go down so quick, yeah.
Wow, so we're sort of back to square one a little bit.
Yeah. This whole game has been such low supply the whole time. It's been crazy.
And
oh man,
can these ultras make a difference up at the front? I
didn't even notice that.
I think they've just been too worn down a little bit.
Really, ultras without lings just doesn't do a ton. Ultras are great at soaking the damage while the lings do the damage, but by themselves they just can't quite output what they need to.
Yeah, for sure. So that flipped very quickly, and you know, I feel like with Storms, the low econ benefits probes, but like, does he even have much of an army besides his probes? He's got like 3 zones.
No, and
a DT.
He got two Templar and a shuttle.
Even the drones are poking at the DT. This DT is not long for this world.
Oh, right under the Overlord. That's just a slap in the face right there.
Yeah,
like I
Dude,
know you're.
Here's where Dirk says, "I don't even care. I've got enough chips. I could probably hedge my bets here that these ultras are gonna clean up because Avanhokie's so mineral starved." I love the sound of zealots dying. It just makes me so happy. Pathetic Ire soldiers. Okay, GG
from Avanhokie.
Wow. That was
That was back and forth. That was on a knife's edge the whole time. 24 minutes too.
Yeah, pretty resilient from Derkavich, because he had a lot of reasons to get tilted that game, and yet, you know, persevered. So I got to give a shout out here. Let's look at the total spent. We referenced this when it comes to how should you sort of focus your economy and attention. Derkavich edging him a little bit here, but props to Avanhokie.
Way to spend some money. I'll tell you right now. Like, if I'm falling back on macro, I'll just make some ultras, and it's like, oh, there went all my money. It's great.
Yeah, I definitely think that like Avanhokie should be commended for how close he was overall on the resources tab and all these categories.
Like
considering Zerg is always trying to be a base ahead and taking Roadrunner. If anybody remembers Comcast Roadrunner, players, a close game for sure. Okay, so dude, we just lost like 10 viewers. So here's game 3.
What? Fuck it.
No, I'm playing.
Well, let's go into game
I'm not looking at the numbers, dude.
Field with CPL.
I don't look at the. It's not about the size of your viewership. It's about how you
use it.
You use.
Oh, you're preaching to the choir over here. Yeah, don't worry.
By the way, here we'll plug our streams. You can follow me here on Chessz. You can also follow my friend Sam up at Zookeeprr. It's just his name, twitch.tv/Zookeeprr. We often stream Salty and Drunk Brood War to 1 to 2 people. And if you show up, we will awkwardly talk to you way too much. So.
Well, we're not awkward about it. I think we're very mature. And
Tell that to Scuzzy, Anyway.
Well, okay, Scuzzy's an outlier.
Scuzzy's a trooper.
I'll awkwardly talk to Scuzzy all day long.
Me too. So, okay, so game 3, we've got a ZVP. This is Derkavich versus Avanhokie.
First game
crossing field
of the evening.
I'm excited because we've got that back base dynamic. Let's go. Whew.
Speaking of Scuzzy just fucking wrecked me on Crossing Field like 2 or 3 games in a row when I was prepping for a ZVP a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to see how this game turns out. I know that they can be rough in ZVP. Zookeeper asked me where I live and never answered why he wanted to know.
Oh. Sam, why are you doing that to your viewers,
why I
man?
wanted to know.
Look, you're going to start a rapport with your viewers. You can't just leave them hanging.
Well, yeah, I don't remember why I asked. Was this like before I took my tolerance break from pot? Like, was I stoned?
It's like your pathetic attempt to make stone conversation, just like,
where do you live?
Where are you from? Why do you want to know? Oh shit, dude, I don't know. Oh shit. I just thought it would be...
I don't even remember asking. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's fine.
What's your social security number? Yeah, exactly. That's what you can expect if you tune into my stream ever.
Yep. In fact, that's the barrier entry. So, anyway, hey, adios, Vortex. Nice to see you guys.
Hey, see you later.
Yeah.
All right. Last game. What do we got?
We've got a pool first opening from Dirk. 9 pool, actually. That was 9 pool.
That was 9 pool, not even an over pool? Yeah,
nope,
not cool.
Because now the Ovi's coming. He did make a drone in between, so usually I see a drone and
quick gas. That's a really quick gas.
Yeah, so he's doing like a 9 pool speed opening, I think, attempting
something like that.
Probably this is a crossing field specific kind of prepared build here because of the way sometimes tosses will take that back base or just, you know, it relies on breaking this wall here. If they try to make a wall down by the natural with the egg assisting, it's just such a wider area and it's always possible to swoop around. So that's another way that maybe a 9 pool speed opening really works. Hey, Poquito29, thanks for the follow, bro. You're watching the Coach Pupil League live B-team action. ZVP, we've got Dirk and Avanhokie. This is our final cast of the night. Sam.
Yes.
It's been a pleasure. My favorite part was when you died for a minute.
Yeah, that wasn't my favorite part because I didn't get to live it.
Yeah.
Like, all the viewers saw it, and you saw it. I didn't see it.
All the viewers saw my Gmail inbox.
That's also true.
Yeah.
I even missed out on the Gmail.
Dude, I think if they really zoom enhance, they'll see your real name on the Google Hangouts.
What are they gonna do with our real name? Like,
I don't know. Maybe they'll add you as a connection on LinkedIn, and then
perfect.
And then they'll commend you for skills like really salty, you know, like shitty macro, you know, on the LinkedIn skills. Anyway,
I saw Zookeeprr play StarCraft, and he sure had some shitty macro.
Yeah. You have those little testimonials like this guy attempted to cast and then rambled on and on about Jurassic
Didn't
Park.
talk about the game at all.
Beautiful Mind, which is a great movie, and by the way, Jennifer Connelly was so hot in that movie.
Gotta rewatch this movie, but
wait, dude, didn't I say that? Have I? Oh yeah, Starship Troopers. Denise Richards was hot in that movie.
Yeah, that was the last time you talked about an actress to us on the stream.
Yeah, that's the second.
Going for the probe.
Oh shit! We got the Ling run by. He kills the probe. The Lings are getting in.
There's enough Lings. There's not enough. Oh, they're attacking his own Lings.
Oh no! Oh god!
Oh, that's a misclick.
We had some Ling mutiny there. Jeez.
Mutinous Lings for sure.
That was rough, man. That's
rough.
Fun to see. I think the play is just to keep running them around, right? Like make.
Yeah, I think so too. Because Lings are faster than Zealots,
and his speed just finished. Like that was.
Yeah.
That was your major sort of advantage, like the chip that you had going for you there. So, a little bit of an unfortunate result for him, and based on his opener, but you can transition out of it still because the toss is on.
He's not super behind. He's okay.
Well,
I say that, but yeah, he's got no bases. Yeah, there's the second base going down from Zerg.
Yeah.
I mean, Stargate to Spire timing is not super off. Like, he can still get those Scourge out in time to kind of combat those Corsairs. But yeah, he's on one base Zerg, which is not where you want to be ever.
No. He did pull guys off gas this time, so.
Yeah, I see that. He's got enough to make some
good.
Scourge when the Spire finishes, and yeah, he can just like focus on getting a third up, maybe, hopefully.
Mm-hmm. Dude, Avanhokie is like zealot tight here. He's.
Oh yeah. No, I've run into this on Crossing Field myself a couple weeks ago in my
sure.
CPL game, and it's devastating.
These probes helping out, like.
This probe is actually.
I wonder
like,
if he thinks like, why was I chosen for this? You know, amongst all the other probes. Oh, the Lincoln! Oh, jeez. So yeah, he's gonna get a scout off.
Should have done before.
Robo next too.
Yeah.
So. Not what you usually see in the PvZ, and he scouts the back base as well. So good on Derkavich for doing sort of a thorough scout job here.
Nope.
Maybe we'll see some decisions coming up from Dirk that reflect, you know, decisions acting on that information. Looks like he's gonna take his third, which is gonna be at the net.
Yeah, and we got the Scourge out in time for the Corsair.
Nice.
Yeah.
Were they gonna cross?
Going down, another hatchery, macro hatch going down. I would love to see that third go down.
They're not gonna crisscross.
Oh man, that's rough.
But I do think Dirk scouted. I think they actually that Ovi was in range of sight here. But it is customary actually for Protoss to send that first Corsair in and complete a scout, and then with a second one start to shoot. Oh. Yeah. Oh, there it goes. There's something so much fun about that, just watching that micro. So,
look at these two Scourge just hanging out on top of the Stargate.
Dude, do you
love
have ESP or something? Because I just boxed them. Like I panned my camera and I was like, oh, and I was about to say it, and you said it, dude. We're on such a good wavelength, bro. That's so sick.
That's right, man. Yeah, we must be matching up beers here.
Yeah, for sure. Well, actually, you're drinking me under the table. I haven't even finished number 2.
I think I'm on 4 now. But hey, you know, as long as the ESP is still intact.
Okay. I chugged it.
There's 3.
We're good.
I heard that.
So, excuse me.
Bless you.
Bless me? Did you just say bless you?
Yeah.
For a burp?
I can say bless you for a burp, right? I can bless whoever I want.
I don't think that's the meta, dude.
It's my meta.
The meta. I mean, like etiquette. Like, fuck.
You can bless a burp?
No, the fact that I just described etiquette as meta for like social interaction.
Well, we were talking StarCraft.
I do too much StarCraft. I played this fucking game too much. Can you
imagine meta?
Yeah, the
meta.
Life
meta.
Like, can you imagine? You like sort of step on someone's toe and they don't say sorry. Like, dude, that's like way off meta.
The meta is to shake my hand.
You should have said. Actually, the meta in the Midwest is just say,
oh.
You know, excuse me. Oh, sorry.
Just scoot right past you.
Sneak, dude. We sneak. Yeah, we sneak right past you. Okay, so there is a Brood War game going on.
Yeah, that's true.
We've got some saturation coming now to the Zerg third. Let's see, how many drones does he have at the net? Or his second base, I should say. Not that many, but he is getting gas. So, again, a little bit of a disproportionate gas income for Dirk. He could really sort of be like, I think you'd surprise yourself, like when you have your minerals and gas income at the levels that you need for the production you want, it feels so good. You know what I mean? When they're out of flux, it's always this little bit of like, do I need to add more drones? But maybe, you know, there could be different explanations for it. But that would be my tip to Dirk if he catches these VODs later. You know, just make sure that you're mining the right things based on what you need to produce, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I typically don't take my second gas until after I get, like, 3 bases with 5 hatches up is kind of my rule of thumb.
Yeah, because Scourge and Hydra aren't that gas intensive.
And those are the only 2 things you're using gas for, too, other than the occasional upgrade.
Yeah. So I'm with you. I think that, dude, that is meta. What's the meta?
Oh, look at this Hydra, the natural of... Oh, never mind. He was doing a little dance. It was pretty good.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I love, you know what, Brood War makes me smile because every once in a while my units just do little 360s, you know, like,
yeah.
like
that makes me frown.
Like
but,
all my drones fashion
smile.
themselves like some Michael Jackson cover band or something, you know what I mean? Like, they're, dude, I had some moonwalking shit the other day that was so funny. For some reason, my drone just like glides to the left with like, it was on stream. I have to pull up the VOD, but
I've seen Marva do that. Ooh, but that one, wait,
yeah. No, dude, only when they go different directions. Whoa! A casualty! A collision, traffic accident in the skies.
We got drop duty.
I see it. Duty. I see the drop. Oh, the Scourge!
Oh, he sees it.
Oh, he's gotta get that other Scourge.
Right over the Hydras.
The Hydra, the Scourge!
Oh my god! Oh, he got it!
He got it, but he's sniping the Reaver.
Oh
my god!
Oh no!
Oh my god, dude!
Oh, what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
That was like that had to be a few, 5 or 6 at least. So
I saw 6 little blood splats.
Yeah, I thought he would drop the Reaver like in the corner over there. Like that was ballsy, kind of. I feel for Dirk because that one Scourge, like the AI was just in range for one to turn and start chasing it. The other one was just being a little shit and didn't turn around. So this guy right here, like, dude, you could have saved the day. You could have been a hero.
That's right. Could have been a hero.
You're just like flopping around with your buck teeth. Okay, so Hydra's at the front.
What these Hydras are doing, yeah.
Hydra's at the front. This is not gonna work.
No. Look at the Zealots boxing them. Oh, jeez. Yeah, they just disintegrate.
Just kind of evaporated there. I worry a little bit about some of the next things that are going to happen to our boy Dirk because...
Yeah, so this is the tough part about Crossing Field is like at first glance, it looks like, oh, Zerg, I get a free third base. But then you realize, oh, Protoss also gets a free third base. And now it's scary.
Yeah, you need to definitely be creative and prepare for this kind of thing, which I don't know if he's prepared enough. His one sunk is done. The other one's making like 5 or 6 Hydras are out.
Just in time with those Hydras.
I wonder if Protoss should have just started trading. I mean, he's got +1 attack. Now he has time for Dirk to make some more sunks and more Hydras to come out. I'd say now he's fielding enough to go toe-to-toe. Yeah. But God, that's scary.
Especially if he pulls back into the sunks. But yeah, it was a close one there for a second. Oh, trying to take that 4th up to the north, but he just canceled as soon as that Zealot pops
really?
Up there.
Dirk's drone did a hot 180. Oh, is that boy gonna live? He's mineral walking. Nice, dude.
Nice.
The boy lived, and he's going right on back to do his job. Well played. Yeah, I hope that Dirk doesn't hit the same wall that he did sort of previous, where it's like he got all the things in place and then just needed to make a bunch of units, and it like that influx of unit production didn't really happen. He had all the big pieces. He had Evos, he had Sunks, he had Spores, some Lurkers, but just missed out a little bit on the macro piece of it. So this is definitely scary.
This is absolutely scary. With the Sunks, I think
High Templars on route? No Templars, because he went Reaver, right?
Yeah, that's right. Reaver Shuttle, too.
Yeah.
But yeah, that top 4th, he really wants to take that 4th. Dirk really wants that.
And I ran into this in my ZVP practice for my match at Crossing Field. Like, yeah, you get the 3, but then the 4th, taking the 4th can come at such an awkward time when you're Protoss is fielding a pretty significant army out there on the map, and that's just tough. Oh, that resilient boy pouring out for that boy. So, and some Hydras are out there. Lurkers, eggs being made out in the field.
Earlier rather.
Here's where Protoss tries to hit with that right kind of concoction of Corsairs poking at the same time. Lurkers just finished.
Over push, yeah.
That is a little bit of an over push into those sunks. The Zealots are not all matched up, and God, I need these Lurkers to burrow. I really need them to burrow. I'm having palpitations. Oh my God. I don't. Okay. I feel like we're roasting our boy Dirk, but it's mostly because I love our boy Dirk. I want those lurkers to burrow. That other one's just there like, I was birthed into a hellscape of war. Like, he's just standing around. Anyway,
like the Matrix when you wake up out of the thing, it's
he's
like, oh.
Yeah. Like, everything why do my claws hurt? Because you've never burrowed before.
That's right. That's exactly right. Oh man, add it to the list. Dude,
I low key love the Matrix so much. You know what I mean? Like
Same here.
Okay, what the fuck is going on? There's a shuttle and a drop with a Reaver in it too. I'm like, what's going on? Oh, can he grab the Reaver? Oh, he grabbed him with the Scourge.
With the Scourge.
Oh, with the Scourge.
Oh,
he needs 2. Dude, he needs 2 because
he does need 2. He hasn't touched it yet.
Oh man, that
but it's
Reaver.
enough to at least scare it off.
Yeah. Oh jeez.
Man, the 4th. I just need a 4th to go down from Dirk.
I really want this to build a hatch here. There we go.
There it is.
Oh, but the Reaver sees it.
But there's a second Scourge in the play now.
Yeah.
Oh, but the Reaver gets out.
But the Reaver's out. There's not ground units here. If he...
Oh, my
he canceled.
God.
Oh,
no. But he gets it. Oh, man.
Wow. Intense back and forth here going on.
There's some Zealots and some Gateway stuff coming up now.
But here comes those Lurkers. He's burrowing for the first time. Please. He's burrowing.
Burrow.
There it is. There it is. There's a nice burrow. Obs is a little bit late to the party. He thinks now he could trade.
But with the link, I don't know. Oh, he's targeting the Lurkers.
He targeted the Lurkers. There is good link support. He needs sort of influx with all that he has here. There's some units standing out with the natural. I do.
That's right.
If all his stuff was there in the right same time, he could have had it. And this is where that I'm feeling stressed as a Zerg starts to come into play because he's got larva, but he's not macroing, and he. I
mean, look at the supplies. If you want to feel more stressed.
Oh, that is stressful. That's a stressful number. That's where that 3/3 that you talked about for Protoss.
That's what I'm saying.
He's paying dividends here. I will give some credit while we're roasting our boy. He has spread out Overlords pretty well in the main to kind of keep his vision around there. Because if one thing about Crossing Field, these mains. They're kind of just separated by this ridge, which is hard to defend. So I like his vision, but it's not really,
But honestly, I feel like the engagements have been good. It's just that 4th. That 4th is kind of the story of this game so far. Is that we can't get a 4th up from Zerg, and we have a 3 base up from Protoss.
Yeah.
It's just.
And he needs to use larva. Okay, so he's making eggs. Okay.
Scourge. Oh, so many Scourge in the bottom left here.
Yeah, he is going ultra, so that cavern's coming down.
That's right.
Oh god, dude, my heart is like pumping for our boy Dirk right now because
this is the make or break. Those ultras can totally swing it. We saw it last game.
Dude, Avanhokie just does not he's gonna make an issue of this sooner rather than later. I think there's so many Zealots.
Yeah, we just see a bunch of brown streams going across.
And they're all like, oh, maybe those are goons. Like maybe nope, they're just a bunch of Zealots. I got 12 there. I think he has 3 full control groups of Zealots at least.
That's what it looks like to me.
Maybe 3.5 up there. Like that's a lot of Zealots. And just bring in obs, position it well, he'll be good. This gives time though for Dirk to possibly macro up. Our ultras making, he's got this first 2 ultras making.
Yeah, we got the first couple ultras, exactly.
And a lot of upgrades queued up for him. So if I mean, I think it's possible with the right kind of unit comp here that he gets out. Oh, dude, Dirk is trying to make an issue of it, and I don't know if he wants to do this yet because there's a big concave of Zealots that are going to be able to come in here, and he just doesn't. Oh, he just doesn't have enough. He didn't really know it was out there.
Right. Yeah.
Now those Zealots are surrounding the ultras.
He wanted to take that 4th, I think, was what the motivation behind that push was just let me get out there, let me get that 4th down.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's not quite in the cards right now.
Yeah. Oh, and it's tough. And another critique that happens to me too when I watch my own play all the time is that like I research these upgrades, but then for some reason I commit those units to attacks and stuff, and it's like, dude, if you just wait another 5 seconds, they're so much better.
Yeah, the patience is hard to manifest.
Yeah, I was watching Endymion. He actually hotkeys some of his upgrade buildings just
That's smart. I love that.
He puts his building on a hotkey that he doesn't have in use right now, so he can just check on it frequently without having to pan his camera. And
sure.
You know, big important things for like vulture mines and siege mode and things like that. So, yeah,
things you're waiting for the push for. Oh man,
I don't know, man.
Not looking great. It's not looking great. I'll be honest.
We've got like one lurker. This is looking bad for our boy, as more and more units sort of get traded away here, and
we got 0 lings and
perhaps we'll see Dirk's last stand.
That's right. I mean, SimCity Zerg can be pretty powerful, though. I won't lie. I've won on my SimCities before. Just one bad push from Protoss allows but we got this 4th going up from Protoss too, with so many cannons.
Yeah.
So many cannons.
I see. That's
without a defiler, that's not going down.
I think at this point, Avanhokie's just saying, okay, how do I absolutely not lose? Because this is game 3 of the CPL series. Oh, Dirk throws the GG.
There it is.
He just kind of figures it's GG, so...
Honestly, 37 supply at 20 minutes in, I can't blame him.
All
that's
right.
a rough one. Well, man, No1CareThat did not have the showing we were hoping for this evening. Wow.
Bad day at the office.
Yeah, I mean, I was part of it. I was there at the office.
You were in the office, but not doing that much work. Oh, dude, I just added 2 for Derkavich accidentally again. Oh,
you're really wanting No1CareThat.
Yeah, I'm cooking the books. I'm cooking the books in the office. Anyway.
Was that an 0 for 4 for our team? Yeah, it was. Oh man.
Yeah, that was 0 for 4 for the B team here. So, that, I mean, spoiler alert, that makes us lose the week no matter what the A team does.
Sorry guys.
These A team guys are like, oh my back hurts carrying all these B teamers. It's like, well, that's kind of the point, right? Still. Great games, actually. A lot of good fun, a lot of good back and forth, and you know, there was no, you know, I would still say that there's a lot that we learn from watching the games, regardless of outcome, even though we were losers. A lot of learning things. We talked about tout cross, we talked about expansion patterns. In the PvP, we talked about how builds diverge, and then timing windows that you can use when you make this decision versus scouting what he has, the Nash equilibrium, Beautiful Mind, Jennifer Connelly.
Game theory, just game theory. Yeah, if we all go for the beautiful blonde, none of us are gonna win.
Yeah, it was good. I definitely think that you know, it was a good time.